Actually, this couple has been scammed, so can you help them?
Who is this that I'm speaking to?
The person who scammed them.
You scammed them?
Yes,
Why?
for the money.
Wow.
Yeah, scammer's stunning confession, all caught on tape. Steve on Your Side showed that body camera video where a woman says she tricked a couple from Castle Rock out of $20,000 in a gift card scam. And that video is getting national attention.
Advocates say it exposes an international crime ring determined to rob a generation's worth of wealth from people in this country, and they hope seeing that video will spark a conversation now about how to keep yourself safe. Here is 9 News' consumer investigator, Steve Stager.
I'm with some victims outside.
The familiarity
Fell victim to a scam.
is a sad statement about where we are.
The victim was purchasing gift cards and providing that money from the gift cards and the numbers from the gift cards directly over the scammer.
Yeah, that's a common one.
On a January morning, a Castle Rock officer fills a Wells Fargo bank teller in about what he just witnessed in the parking lot.
Who is this that I'm speaking to?
The person who scammed them.
When he talked to a woman who convinced this couple she was protecting their money from fraud by having them buy gift cards.
$22,000 worth of cards.
He has outside a stack of gift cards. It's about $22,000. Yeah.
And he gave all of those away?
He gave every single number for every single gift card away.
That's so sad.
Even sadder, the realization the couple outside isn't going to get much help.
Even if we do a fraud report with our fraud team, they deny the claim because there's no way for us to prove that he didn't spend the money on his gift cards himself. So the fraud, even though we know.
We're not prepared as a nation to really investigate these cases or take care of our victims. We've got a lot of work to do.
Erin West is a former California prosecutor who now runs a nonprofit dedicated to fighting scams. She's called scams modern warfare, a plan by international organized crime syndicates to create chaos in this country by stealing away a generation's worth of wealth.
Victims frequently say, I can't believe I fell for this, but our victims are no match for an enemy that does this as an economy. This is the way of life, stealing money out from under people. They are the best in the world at it.
We're up against these transnational organizations who are running compounds to steal from you. It's not just the criminal in his mom's basement anymore.
Amy Knopfziger is part of the solution to help, running victim support with the AARP's Fraud Watch hotline. While she admits it's tough to get money recovered, she says there are support systems in place to help fraud victims cope and to help potential victims prepare.
Having the conversation from day one is so important, saying, Mom, I don't think it's gonna happen, but it's happening over here and it's happening over here, so let's prepare that it might happen here.
She says people should set up notifications on their bank accounts, set up their phones and devices to elude scammers from the start with call blocking or sending unknown numbers straight to voicemail.
And I often ask people, how many of you have a lock on your door, a dog, an alarm, a fence, a Ring camera? Everyone raises their hand. How many of you have a credit freeze? How many of you have a call blocking app? And nobody raises their hand. Because we equate this crime with intelligence when it has nothing to do with intelligence. We think smart people won't be victims of this, but we absolutely know that that is not true.
Happens all the time.
All the time.
So we got a question after this story aired from a viewer named Brenna. She says, we always hear about how to prevent these scams, what people should do to prevent themselves from falling victim. What should they do if they have already fallen victim? 2 very important pieces of advice there. First, call the police department and file a report right away. And second, call the AARP's Fraud Watch helpline. They have resources to try to get you help. I'm Steve Stager. Steve on Your Side, 9 News.
That is heartbreaking. I mean,
It's so disturbing, and to see them and then to hear the voice on the other line. Yeah, the money's gone.
So
We took
flip
this
it.
There's
money.
nothing we can do.
And NBC Nightly News is doing this tonight. I mean,
Yeah.
this is national story.
We've never, Erin West, who's in that story, said, I've never seen video like that before. I've heard about this type of thing
Yes.
happening, because you got to remember that there are humans on the other end of the line. And in a lot of cases, they're not doing this because they want to do it. They might be trafficked into a situation like this. They might be forced to do this all day long. And in this video, it's quite clear that this person at least felt something about this couple, had been talking to them for a couple of days, earned their trust, and got them to the bank and was trying to get them some help. She didn't get them the money back, but she was trying to get them something, at least a step in the door, to to try to get the process moving. But we've got a long way to go with this.
We need more resources for sure. I didn't realize that there's compounds full of this.
Yeah, I mean, well, I heard the term scamdemic is what a lot of people are calling it because it just continues to rise. The numbers that are reported, we know, are underreported. And it's billions of dollars.
Because
lost
there's
every
some
year.
level of embarrassment with this.
Of course.
People think, wow, was I foolish? And you're not. Because,
You're not.
I mean, it's gone far from that pretending I'm a grandchild, calling somebody now. It crosses all ages. It crosses everything. They're 10 steps ahead of everybody else.
Amy has a saying. She says, if you think that you are not going to fall victim to this, you'll be the next victim. Because these folks are so sophisticated. Think about it. They're doing it 16 hours a day. And they're studying psychological maneuvers to make you emotional, to make you feel like there's urgency, that you need help in these moments. So,
and they clearly aren't worried about getting arrested
No.
because there's jurisdiction, they're somewhere else.
Yeah.
So, wow.
It needs to be a federal solution at some point to try to look into this on a broader scale.
Well, Steve, I'm glad it's getting that national attention.
Yeah.
That's great.
Thank you
That's
so
good.
much.
Good for you for
Appreciate
sharing
it.
that story. All right.